Hi guys, I know, me again, you're probably sick of me by this point, but I promise you this is my last video for tonight. I wanted to talk about something that broke, was this yesterday? Yes, yesterday. And oh, it made me so happy to read this, to see this, and it's been confirmed and reported by multiple reliable news outlets such as The Hollywood Reporter and Variety, like I have pulled up right here next to me. 28 Days Later sequel in the works. Danny Boyle, Alex Garland reteamed to launch new trilogy with 28 years later. So not only are we getting a long overdue sequel to 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later, we are getting a possible, very possible trilogy of films to go with it. Wow. I mean, I wasn't expecting a whole freaking trilogy. I would have been content and happy with 28 months later, or as they plan to call it, 28 years later, which is very cool and very exciting. So I really enjoyed, obviously this shouldn't come as a shock to any of you who know my taste by now, if you've been with my channel for as long as I've been doing this. I love the 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later movies. They're fun, they're exciting, they're action-packed, they're gnarly as hell, scary-ass zombies. Great premise, very cool action sequences. Well, that's kind of the same thing what I just said. Bottom line is, I really, really enjoyed these movies. And like many of you, I've been hoping they would do a third film. I wasn't expecting a whole freaking trilogy. Well, the trilogy isn't quite confirmed yet. They're probably going to wait and see how 28 Years Later does, and then depending on that film's success, maybe we'll get 2 more movies. So we will see. But in the meantime, I'm just happy we're finally getting a third freaking movie after so damn long. And both the filmmakers, Danny Boyle and Alex Garland, have both expressed a desire or an eagerness to do another movie, since clearly they both enjoyed working on the first 2 films, or they more specifically worked on the first one more, where both of them were just EPs on 28 Weeks Later, which was fine, but they still had a hand in it. But they clearly had their hands in 28 Days Later, and it sounds like Boyle will be directing 28 Years Later with Alex Garland writing the script. And not sure if Cillian Murphy will be involved or not. His character wasn't seen in 28 Weeks Later. And because of what a superstar he's been lately, mostly thanks to Oppenheimer, don't know if he'll be returning for this film or not. That's not confirmed yet. What is confirmed is that the movie is going to be called 28 Years Later, with both the original creative hands that were involved in the first excellent film, which was director Danny Boyle, writer Alex Garland. So I'm very excited about this. And it sounds like from this article, they are going to be floating this film around to multiple streamers and studios who may be interested in the project. And so it's possible that we may see it on a streamer, or hopefully it'll be in theaters first and then streaming. Who knows? But it sounds like, since they just announced this yesterday, I have no idea how far in development they are, if they've started writing it at all, or maybe there's a script outline or a treatment. Who knows? But the point is that after all these years of wondering if we would ever get a third movie, we are finally getting a third movie. I thought it was going to be 28 months later, but apparently it's going to be 28 years later, which is more than okay with me. So just seeing how the world, or how England would look just completely decimated and different after 28 years of the rage virus breaking out. That's just really, really exciting to me as a huge zombie fan. So I'm excited for this, as I hope you guys are as well. I wanted to talk about this last night, but I was busy, which is why I've been playing catch up on my content today. Or tonight, I should say. And that's why I'm bringing you this video now, to share not only this great news with you, but my thoughts and feelings on it as well. And those thoughts and feelings are positive. This is something I want to see, something I've been hoping to see for a very long time. And it sounds like we are finally that much closer to getting it. Movie obviously doesn't have a release date yet. Hell, it hasn't even started filming yet. But the point is, it sounds like we are definitely, most likely, going to get it. It's just that though, the past couple of years, we've had a lot of other movies and remakes announced that were announced several years ago, and they're in various stages of development hell, I believe they're called. Who knows if they're even still happening or not anymore. I haven't lost faith personally. I'm hoping they're still going to come. I'm talking about such remakes. We've gotten remake announcements within the past 3 years for Anaconda, Arachnophobia, Them, the big giant ant creature feature film from the 50s. All 3 films have been announced as getting remakes within the past 3 years, basically since before COVID began. And all of them are in various stages in development hell. Who knows if any of them will ever see the light of day, but it gives us something to look forward to and to hope for, and hope can carry you through a lot in this world, especially through life as trivial and as challenging as it can be. And the same thing applies to 28 years later. So I'm excited for this, as I hope you guys are as well. What are your thoughts on this? Do you want to see Cillian Murphy return? Should the movie focus on a brand new group of characters of survivors? Let me know what you think down below in the comments section. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Stay tuned and subscribe to this channel for further updates and coverage on this movie and many others like it as we learn more about it as time goes on. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Thanks for watching. And of course, until next time, what's your favorite scary movie?